Come to me. He's leaving. He's leaving here.
I'm coming.
3, 2, 1, go. Dude. No. There's some. I don't know who the fuck you. The Sen is still there. I forgot his name. The robot guy.
Bobby.
No, it's Zen. Not the other robot. Nice eat. Did you eat that? Oh no, you didn't. You just fucked up. Oh no, up top is Maguri. Up top us.
On top of us?
Yeah. I told you. Dude! Wow, you suck! You couldn't kill him and then you got me killed. God damn it.
Enjoy it.
No, it's nice! Dude! Why?
He knocked down.
Yeah, I thought you would kill him. I mean, nobody was healing him, right? How'd you not kill him without the rockets and shit?
I booped him first.
No.
Oh man.
Dude, you didn't kill him, god damn it.
Dude, I can't always consistently kill 200 HP characters with
No, but like, did you defense matrix the entire time? Like you didn't have any DM anymore. Like, why DM like the thing?
Okay, I'm gonna go
I
practice.
didn't
I'll be back.
want you guys to get hit.
Hey, Nando.
Please enjoy it.
Oh, it's neat.
Hello.
Oh, they found a scooter. No.
Enjoy it.
We got a scrim, right?
No, I'm looking for one. Haley's out. I'm looking for one.
Who do we blame for this fail? Blame Sam.
Okay.
Did we know Haley was going to be?
I did.
I did not.
We did not. No. Then we default for me to place blame on someone. So if Haley's out, then how's Haley here?
She is? Oh no, it's
That's my name.
it's cute.
Her name is my name and my name is her.
Haley, your voice has changed.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find something. What is the average SR of our team?
I believe it's 3.3k.
3-ish? Well, I don't care about the average SR all that much, but they probably.
Yeah, that's the only time it really
Oh,
matters.
goodness, this guy, I know. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Is it Primo Dolce? No, it's not. It might be Primo Dolce. No.
Haley said she was part of a Discord that had that you could post ads in as well. I don't remember. She said
Well,
she found a
there's two
different one.
Discords. There's a Discord that's like random people, like random teams, and there's one for like test.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
in the
care.
Tespal one, but
I think she's in the other.
I don't know what that is.
I'm in like 4 of those. So I'm looking at.
There's tons of Discords where you can get screens.
What do you mean you just finished? You're posted half an hour ago for a scrimmage. You have a half-hour scrimmage.
Just a little quick one, just one game scrim.
We just wanted the practice Kings row, man. We got our practice.
Busan's our favorite map. We just wanted a one-game scrim.
Busan.
That Busan.
One shot. One kill.
Usually I need more have a heads up when we lose. For 10 minutes.
One shot. One kill. Please leave. One shot. One kill. Under fire.
What about this?
One shot. One kill.
You guys feel like beating up on 2600 team?
Well, play also.
Yeah.
You know,
Thomas's quest to become.
it's the same thing if you like, if I commented on a 3600 team and you're like, 3.6k team. Oh, 3.3k? Oh, I'll snub my nose at that.
Dude, so level 1 Overwatch, I got a Hog Legendary. Now level 1 Scoping Quarter, I got a Hog Legendary. I still don't have a Ryan Legendary. Perfection.
One shot, one kill.
I actually have a legendary for every character. Why not?
Alright, do we have VODs while we wait?
Please leave.
I didn't stream anything, so
I
do-
streamed a. Oh, hold on. What's our last match again?
Yeah, it would have been Wednesday.
What we? Hold on.
Or Wednesday script.
or last Tespo. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if we reviewed that or not.
What we? Hold on.
Or Wednesday script.
I'm gonna go bathroom real quick while you guys figure that out and give me a...
Yeah.
It's like turns out Shifty's on the.
Yeah, yeah.
Cow.
Yeah, last Wednesday it was like against the Cybears. Do you want to do that?
Did we were we working with Shifty during when we recorded that? Because I don't know. We want to review something that we already talked about.
28th is Wednesday. I don't think we have Shifty.
Either Brig. Oh, Wednesday. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would probably be better. Do you have Ethernet at Merrill?
Yeah.
Should
Not
practice this
fair.
in Merrill now. I'll go to Dozer. No. Oh, you idiots. Oh my god. Oh no. It's so sad.
It's a 3K, 2.7 to 3K team. It's looking for a scrim.
And what rating are we looking for, mostly?
Around 3.3k. I'm just saying in case we get desperate, yeah.
What was the rating of that team Wednesday we played against? They
I
had
don't
to be
remember.
lower.
I don't think I organized this game, so.
All right, video.
Nando probably has it.
I posted it.
Oh, you did? Okay, nice.
Where did you post it?
In Heatwave VODs, it looks like.
Heatwave VODs. All right, before we start, I need an important question here, okay?
Okay.
Is that steak undercooked?
Oh.
What's the?
That's a preference.
There's one right answer to this.
Oh wait.
I was gonna say that
That's-
does not look appetizing. So
I feel like it's not supposed to look like that, so I'm gonna say undercooked.
I mean,
Mm,
okay, so some people like it fairly pink. Some people like it mooing.
yeah, I was gonna say
And-
that's still alive. You're eating.
So like you could see it start browning on the third
Thomas.
slab, right? Shifty.
Thomas, a
Shifty.
skilled veterinarian can come to my table and bring this back to.
Yeah, just. I feel like if you poke it with a fork, it's gonna start spurting like blood.
Exactly.
Oh
That's-
god.
How'd you order it?
Oh my god.
Like, how'd you ask for it to be cooked? Alive?
Dead at least.
Dead minimum. Yeah, it's the minimum. I'd buy
Oh
it.
my god.
Let me set the room.
Did you eat that? I hope you did not.
I asked if their stoves were broken or not.
Yeah.
That's a fair
I
question.
would
Yeah.
also would have asked that as well.
Response.
It's supposed to be medium.
It's
What?
supposed to be medium.
That was
It's
medium.
supposed to be medium.
That's
not-
more
That
like
is
a
not.
cow. You might as well just ask for milk or something.
Yeah.
It's alive. Jesus.
Just like, I was looking for a good steed, or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know.
What?
Can I have a good steed, please?
There you go.
Give me a good steed, a nice.
Oh,
We're playing Red Dead
that's where
now.
I'm at.
Oh god.
Some sort of live cow. No.
So you thought I was gonna be coaching the other team? It seems like.
Oh, visor. Whoops.
Go right into yes, and
you got it.
or either
You
break.
guys see the
Ana,
lobby, right?
or-
You guys have? Are you guys in the room?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I see me on Widow right now.
Same. I think we weren't warmed up for this game, if I recall correctly. We were.
Dude, they
If I hear
Sloppy
excuses
first
before it even begins,
I'm just talking about my own play. I don't know. Maybe
I normally would care. If
It
it was a test, but I would
doesn't
care.
really matter because we should always be warmed up, so it's not really an excuse.
Where's my audio delete? Damn.
Figured file. Oh, I don't have my drive connected. I use it for mods too. Alright, main. Skip the comp. Oh, yeah, I'm on my alt on this. If they're running goats, then we swap. They have Widow on high ground. They have Ryan.
Yeah, Widow's high ground. Careful.
I can. If I heal, I can get back to Widow.
all right, we can't hold in this area if they have the Widow there. We have to make a choice. Are we engaging here, or are we engaging here and using that cover? Okay. If you're stuck here, you're doing it wrong, Zenyatta. Make sense?
Yep.
Because you're not going to win this duel.
Yeah.
So are we going here? Are we going here? We're probably going straight to point. With our comp, we kind of want to go straight to point as long as, and once we see the Widow there, we know they're probably not running goats, right?
Yeah.
So if they're not running goats, we can go straight to point and try to control this area. Then if you want to be over here, I don't suggest it. Widowmaker's going to have to do his option. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Push him. Push Ryan.
I'm going.
I'm low.
So holding this area is okay. I kind of like this too, but make sure that, again, we don't have this thing.
Okay.
We should have got up here earlier. Once you kill the Widowmaker, high ground is ours, right? So
Okay, I need a.
I'm reloading. I don't know, nigga.
McCree's in front.
Okay, group up. Let's find a target.
no reason to be giving out. Okay, we picked the Widowmaker first. We don't ever really dive for the entirety of this, and we give up the point. Explain.
I think I couldn't find a target.
Or McCree, right there.
Yeah. I think eventually
Hey,
later.
dive McCree.
Yeah.
Should I have called it out
So
more
we-
clearly?
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think
you
I
should.
called
You
it.
should. It should have been Sam to make that call.
Yeah.
And we should have sold out to dive on the McCree there. And then I want you to be either taking the angle from this angle on this way, or to make him more aggressive approach overall. Okay? Because when we're taking the fight on the point and your line of sight's gonna be shit. So I want you to take this angle as much as possible. Even up here would be fine as too. But I want you to get into that fight. Understood, Nando?
Yeah.
We had an opportunity to took out their Widowmaker. Now we dive on their McCree, should be dead. Go aggressive. Zenyatta, Widowmaker, I need you to try to get into angles that's going to be useful based on what we're doing. Understood?
Yeah.
On the back? See on in the back?
So we get the pick in the Widowmaker. They get the point. Widowmaker we back. It was like it didn't matter we got the pick in the.
What is stop here?
I got
Again?
free as an orb.
I can't. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready. I'm on point.
Widow's high ground. Widow's.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Nice.
Where's Ana?
I'm on point. She's on point by coast side.
Oh, mine's purple.
Ana's still on coast.
Ana, come down.
Ryan's on to him.
Left side by himself.
I like it.
Ryan-
Everything is being killed by Nando. But I'd like us to sort of pressure the rest here. Kree is popping off because he's not being focused.
Ryan's literally one coast. He's literally one.
What can I do? Like,
Yeah, I saw
You're killing everything, man.
That was a good.
Everything.
No one.
Get this Diva, she's marked. Get this Genji. Oh, I'm dead.
Good job killing Nando there. Oh!
He's killing everything, even himself. There you go.
This isn't even tab spam, it's menu
Basically,
spam.
he's like, I can't deal with this Widow. I'm just going to go Genji. That's what he said. The problem is, why can this not kill a damn thing?
I think I was focusing
What
the Ana,
died?
and then I got killed by McCree, I believe.
What died that wasn't killed by Nando? That's fine.
Basically. Like,
This guy wasn't in the fight, right?
he came in after.
Why can't we kill this or this?
I was on the Ana the whole fight, calling out as well.
Now
I think I got her
didn't-
low.
I didn't see Firebird's perspective. I didn't see Super Sloth's perspective, so I don't know what's going on. But clearly something went wrong if we can't kill one of these two while Nando's popping off in the back. We have to kill at least one, okay? And I felt like we didn't have any sort of pressure anywhere else. Now, in the first fight, it took forever to actually get a call. That's unacceptable. Sam's taking responsibility for that.
Yes.
Afterwards, we had a call, but it didn't die. I don't know why. Let's take a look one more time and see if we can figure it out.
All right.
Thomas, ready? Ready? I'm on point. On point.
Diva, Winston. I don't know where Anna is.
Where's Ana?
I'm an.
All right, so we get a Nana boost on Super Sloth, it looks like. He gets pinned. I'm not sure how he got pinned there. Where's Genji here? I don't see a Genji anywhere in here.
Isn't Genji the Widowmaker who's dead?
No.
No, our
Our
Genji.
Genji.
Oh, our Genji. Okay, my bad.
He might be
think I
just
was
returning to the fight.
Because I was having a lot of lag issues during this too. My
Why are you
laptop
on
was
McCree?
already-
I mean,
Well, he
lag
was-
is one thing, but why would you be on McCree?
Well, I thought somebody needed to contest him because he was just sitting there getting free damage off.
So is Nando. So the problem here is that when we dive, we need to be able to deal with this. Second of all, Genji versus McCree is a 1v1 we don't need to take. It's not even in your favor. So it's a 50-50 at best. So while you're contesting him, we can't kill this Ana. We have the Lucio Discord and not the Ana, by the way.
Yeah, I was probably trying to find the Discord. My bad.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It happens. It's difficult. Make sure your sensitivity on the Discords is appropriate so that you don't actually do the wrong ones.
Yeah.
But we should be able to deal with it. And also, why is the Nano on the Diva and not the Monkey?
Probably because she was low. But oh yeah, she was low.
But
I tried nanoing and she
it was too late.
died.
Yeah.
So it was too late.
Okay, that's what happened. All right, that's
Yeah,
a little
and
bit
then-
unlucky.
Unlucky.
But we need our Genji on this Ana because this Ana's at full fucking health on our engage. Full health. Look at this shit. And we literally have we have 5 people dedicated to kill this Ana. Everybody but Nando.
I'm an on point. She's on point by coast side. Coast side.
Oh, that's purple.
Ana's still on coast.
Ryan's onto him.
Left side by himself. McCree's left
Ryan
side.
running by half.
Downstairs.
Rhino's mark. He's
Ryan's one. Ryan's literally one coast. He's literally one. Good. McCree behind you guys. McCree behind. Thomas,
He's won. He's actually won.
No one
Get this Diva. She's marked. Get this Genji. Oh, I'm dead.
kill Genji.
No.
Kill Genji.
No, no.
Worst thing about this all is how many fights did we lose?
It was like 3.
One. We only had one
It
fight.
was only one, yeah.
Oh, wait,
we
we
just
lost-
dragged
oh.
on the beginning of the fight.
But we
never
gave
engaged.
up. We gave up the point early because we never engaged, and now we lose 40% before they cap, maybe more.
Oh, still got bamboozled.
Alright, I'm gonna fall.
So we gave up 40% for free because we didn't engage, and then we lost this fight because we split up and didn't full engage on the end.
Oh, yeah.
We would have won.
Thomas,
Should have won
call
either
me
fight.
When you're being pushed by a... So we can help you.
They still have Widow? No.
No, they switched to Genji.
Yeah, Genji McCree.
Lucio's going to pockets.
You can still dive that Ana. Find the
Yeah,
Ana.
I can I'll try to mark.
Remember, we have two. We don't just necessarily have to dive just the Ana. I've seen this a thing in the past, and I've told you about it, Sam. But you get like tunnel vision on like one Ana or one Zen, and it's like that's the only girl you got eyes for the entire rest of the match. And You don't have to do that. Yes, they're great dive targets, but if you see someone else,
Mhm.
like McCree, like a tank that's out of position, that's okay too.
Yeah, I'll dive targets that are out of position, but I probably at this point have not seen anybody out of position yet.
Correct. But you said, where's the Anna? But that's because the team's going to be focused on just the Anna and giving you that information as opposed to looking for other things that are out of position potentially.
Okay.
Am I correct on that, team?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I also probably want to speed this up. Like I don't want to spend time trying to find it because we've already like wasted a lot of time anyway.
Are you talking about this VOD review, or are you talking
Just,
about?
yeah, no, in the game, like because we've already wasted a lot of time. They're already at 62%. I don't want to spend too much time trying to find a target. I want to like if I see somebody out of position, I'll call it. But like, I want us to find the Ana and then go for it because you need to be moving. You guys ready to add the Ana behind point?
Yep.
This McCree right here is like so easily diveable. You see him up here; he's all alone. Engage on him; he's dead. Like the Ryan's here, rest of the team's not. And then just engage onto him, push him. He's dead. This Ryan's even pretty open as well.
Okay, no, we lost Genji.
We're even.
Okay, let's
So whenever we lose one, it's like, okay, let's go back and regroup. Every single time, and it pisses me off. Just because we lose one doesn't mean it's over. If we lose one, but we see someone out of position, we can still dive and make it work. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying if we lose one, we're like completely on the back end differently, but 5 or 6 is still winnable if we can make a decision. Now, we shouldn't lose one here. We shouldn't. But if it happens, doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be completely backing up. We still have Widow who can make picks, etc.
Okay, let's go.
Get this diva. She's never mind.
On a point.
This Reiner charged us back towards our spawn.
Honest, literally 1 point.
Ryan's half and Mark.
So Anna, Ryan, everything, but this McCree is a free kill. This is a free kill. This is a free kill. Nando, you can comment this on us too. Basically, I feel like we have a problem with target allocation. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Too much of the time. And sometimes you don't see it. Other people need to bring that up, okay? So if you're not seeing a target call, I need any other people to be able to comment and see what they see as an opportunity. It needs to be more than Sam, clearly. Understood?
Yeah.
At the same time, if Sam makes a call, then you commit to it. No more playing with the McCree unless you're a diva. Understood? Or if they have a Widowmaker, maybe we want to contest them there if our Widowmaker's down. But for the most part, follow that call, commit to the dive, make that kill happen.
Lucio point 1. Lucio point 1.
McCree's on coast on health pack.
McCree, please.
Take out.
Get your own point.
Get your point.
Coming back. He probably has Blade by now.
Yeah, he has Blade. They have Blade. They have pretty much every ult. They didn't own it.
This is the first time we talked about their ults. We don't talk about on a lost fight, typically. We only talk about on a won fight. Why is that?
We think better when we're winning. I don't know.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Called confidence.
Yeah.
But you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by letting that affect how you think and how you prepare for the next fight, right?
True.
So make sure to do ults, plans, all that good stuff between every fight, win or lose.
They have nano blade. So try to spread out.
Just stay together, I guess.
Trying to shoot something.
And no one else is helping.
Left.
Okay, get ready.
Yep.
Left.
David's sleeping.
I'm on Genji.
She woke up.
He's up.
Ryan's on Brian.
Ryan has marked.
I'm on him. I'm on Ryan.
I'm on Ryan.
Lucius one.
Oh, Lucio one coast.
Mine's anti and he didn't get the
Ryan's still super low.
We need to make sure that we engage here at something. Basically, how proactive were we in this fight?
I didn't really say a clear go now. I just
Just
sort of,
that, but what was our plan? We knew their ults, so we like spread out, and then what? Okay, we spread out. Cool. And then they go to a point for free, and they beat. And what do we do about it?
Die.
Contest point, let Nando get picked, wait it out? What's the plan here? I don't know.
my initial plan was to stop the Genji, to dive the Genji before he could blade and kill us all.
So we're going to engage on them.
Yes, and then they beat it, I think.
Okay.
So I
That's because
think I
we
was low,
talked
but
about
that's
the
why I
game.
jumped in the air, because I was super low.
Okay, and I'm fine with that. But the problem with engaging with the Genji is if they beat, then what?
I mean, usually my plan when they beat is to back off a little bit, wait for it to go down, and then push back in.
We also didn't talk about our ults and how we're going to use them.
Yeah, I probably could have. I could have trans to counter the beat after
Exactly.
just going in.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So we engage, and they're like, okay, well, we're going to engage on the Genji and try to push them. They beat, we need to back off. When we back off there, we need to possibly trans
Yep.
to try to wait that out. If we do trans, we have to kill the Genji, right?
Yeah, because then we won't have trans for the Genji.
Exactly. But it'll be after the beat and after the engage. And we have to make that decision before this happens.
Yeah.
That's why we need to talk about what we're going to do about it as well.
Yeah.
Using blade. No.
We want trans to
On a point.
actually. I think
Or no, just die. No, we got dying point.
come here, bitches.
I need to restart my
Go
game.
get Orlando. Get that.
Yo, come on, one more. There it is.
What am I supposed to do here?
I'm on right. I don't know if I meant for you to die.
It's 99%. Like I gotta, it's got a
Here's the
touch.
thing.
Oh,
So
it's
he had to
99.
go to
Never mind.
point.
Yeah, you're right.
He had to go to point. But
Yeah.
if you had communicated that you were going to get there, he can hook away and start popping off again. If
True.
you had communicated, all you got to do is touch and get into overtime, and I'll come in with nano boost. This is a winnable fight. So communicate when you're coming in when you have to touch, and if he can somehow stay alive, which he did because the team ignored him until he killed the Ana, then he can hook away, start popping off. You have point control now, winnable. Make sense?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm sorry, Kieran. I have to see it.
I know.
No.
Poor timing.
Kieran.
I'll do it. I'll kill the whole team.
I hear Kieran. Their Ryan has way more health than I thought.
What is that crosshair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
I still not used to her spray.
Alright, Thomas. So that
You're not used to her spray, then just show accuracy.
I hate moving things on my crosshair.
Okay, hang on then.
Oh yeah, CJ is restarting. You were thinking about
No,
like.
let's watch this.
Awesome.
I forgot. Nando plays in Osu.
No, what theme is this? I could apply to it.
World's End something I think.
But then I'm only like
Play other games.
diving.
Play arcade only.
I want to join a team.
This Genji's been our
Jarring segue.
We drop 3, 2, 1. We drop.
Oh, Nando's Diva. He said he's been working on it. Let's find.
Damn, I got 2 masters on my brother's account. Just playing off tank.
Or we'll see.
That's what I'm talking about.
Also, I play more Zarya, unfortunate.
Actually, there's not much that
That's not what I'm talking
there's
about.
Okay, they went
McCree on point. Let's wait for break and then we'll push.
I'm here.
Okay, we drop 3, 2, 1. We drop.
Okay, we're dropping. We commit, and then we have a target.
Yeah.
You see the problem with the order?
Yes. 3.
Oh, okay.
We don't have a location. Where's McCree? Dando sure as hell don't know. The guy who's asking sure as hell doesn't know. And now we're dying. So how split do you think our focus was?
Very.
This entire fight was lost by that simple mistake.
Yeah. I like call out location most of the time. That one time it lost us the fight, so I guess I have to do it all the time instead of most of the time.
Name, location, and when.
Yeah.
In that order.
D1, D1, D1. D1 1 point.
It's right.
On up. Okay, yeah, dying point.
It's time to split. No, don't. Just jump off, man. They don't have control over the point. You don't have control over the point. Just jump off. Time to split. That way.
Okay.
Death.
Oh yeah, I gave him more ults. Never mind. Yeah, I should have just died.
Alright. So do they have any ults? They might have Shatter. I don't think we're allowed. They might have Hindens. So we should take high ground then if we think he has Hinden.
I'm on Ryan.
Get this Ryan, get this Ryan.
This
Ryan,
time
Ryan,
around.
Ryan.
I'm on Ryan. I'm on
Ryan,
Ryan.
come on, take on.
Low, Sam, you're low. I'm on Diva. I'm on Diva.
Diva, dude. Come on, Diva.
I'm on Diva.
Cool, Lucio, cool, Lucio.
This Genji's spin or back.
There's a point, there's a point. I dropped a point.
Okay. Whose job is to deal with Genji? Is make sure it's Brigitte there. But although, and she's dealing with Lucio, he does kill on Lucio. We're on the Diva. Okay. Well, if Genji's a problem in the back line, remember it's your job here.
Dropped a point, I dropped a point. Careful. Genji balcony.
He has no roll. He has no roll.
Just engage them. Like, seriously, push in. We have the point. Why are we not pushing in? They are nowhere near full. Why? Where's our tanks? Besides,
I want to like shift
I
on that
dropped a
McCree.
point at one point, so I might be coming back from dropping the
I mean, I did.
why is Ryan on point?
I mean, my
because
last
there was Lucio.
my last call was like, hey, let's cap the point, but like, I was faster here to actually find out stuff because like I was trying to feel for Thomas.
So I want us to make sure, if we're going to be back to the point, make sure to stay with our Ryan in this situation and then push forward on these guys. But we shouldn't have a death here. And if Orion decides that he needs to be on point to kill a Lucio, then everybody needs that.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if that's the case. I can't see the position. But if he's there, we need to be with him. Ryan Zarya keeps us alive.
Get pocket though.
Yeah.
This McCree! Don't worry about this McCree. Let's push him. You. Don't kill this. Lucio, you die.
We will.
I know.
Pretty sure we did.
Thank you.
I'm covering the rest. I shatter.
All right, here, don't be afraid to be. Don't be afraid with ults.
Double,
Okay?
okay.
If you need one, use one. Don't necessarily use gravity necessary, but shatter, I'm okay with it. Support ult, I'm okay with it. Make sense?
Yes.
Mhm.
I shatter.
I can bomb this. I can start.
Okay, I shatter.
Dude. Stun Ryan. I stun Ryan.
Push.
Ryan, kill Ryan.
I'm on Diva. Stagger Diva.
We push McCree? No, we don't. I don't think it's here.
You could have a little bit, but Lucio makes it difficult. Without
Yeah, we
Lucio,
don't- we
makes
don't
it
have
difficult.
speed.
Yeah, Lucio back.
Let me knock
Okay.
it out. It's silly.
It's fine. He went like spawn anyways.
What? Wait till the flash just get. Let it hit me.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Sin spec. Oh my god. Shatter.
I was shielding.
I know.
Sorry.
Clearly, you were not.
It went up it went underneath my shield on the stairs. I remember that. Yeah. Yes, literally. I was holding down right click. It went up.
Oh,
underneath
yeah,
my
wait.
shield.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
think I'm.
This is the good old 6 top.
Oh, yes, it's stopping.
Nice comeback, though.
Oh, wait, never mind. 6 step.
Here we go.
I
It was so
literally.
low.
We used everything, but I'm okay with that. We won.
We'll get
I
more.
didn't let go of right click by the way there.
That's right. So what do we do here? We need to play aggressive. Simple as that. Play aggressive, overly aggressive, get shatter, try to make it happen. That should be the gameplay, okay?
I was it was,
Yeah, I saw that. I think it
it
was
went
the.
underneath my shield.
Yeah, it was the ramp, I think.
I'll try to take the graph here.
The bubble saved us. Kieran's bubble.
Yeah.
They have Hanzo now. Hanzo.
It's Junkrat.
Man, I could have eaten that.
Yeah. We should.
So in this situation, because they went Hanzo Junkrat, they're gonna have a lot of spam. Hold in this area, let them come up, okay? And then once they turn this corner, then you can pressure them. Because they can't pressure you out very well in this corner, right? If they have to do this, the Hanzo and Junkrat are kind of useless, right?
We should avoid that spam. Let them push us, and then we push them.
Exactly. Good job, Sam.
Hey, got him.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, isn't that exactly what we did?
Come on, break. Come on, break. She's down. Nice. Break.
Nice. I shatter here.
Watch out
Gotta be a little more aware there, Nando. You're
Yeah, I
done.
know.
for grab.
I have shift too.
Be the shatter for the shatter.
Yeah, this is when Sam shattered.
Oh, I shattered behind you guys.
Yeah.
I got like a 4-man or something.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
You have witnesses.
It's because their Rhine was gone and they were all still in that
Yep.
hallway.
Exactly. Ryan going this way. You have. Yeah, I told you you're gonna have shatter. Boom, right there, easy, right?
Yeah.
That's good
Still
heads up
one.
play out.
Right now, so
Not here. You see why, right?
this is the Junkrat one.
Right side. Break right side. Break right side.
Break coming to point. Alone. Break point alone. I'm coming with you. They have no projected. I'm on break. Nice.
How many times have you seen Nando on a different target than everyone else?
Every time.
A lot. Now, this isn't a bad target.
But I just didn't call it out.
I mean, it wasn't. But the fact that no one else, you don't call it and no one else is on it, and we already have another call from Sam, well, it's a little bit questionable. Now, we get away from it because Orion is so far out of position. But, you know, we got our ults here. It works out anyway. But be careful about that, okay? I don't want Nando on different targets all the time unless there's a Widowmaker up there or something.
Sorry. Nice.
There's really no reason for this. Like, you're at full health. It's not necessarily going to give more damage or anything. I know it's the last fight here. I did save everybody from the Riptide, though.
It was a lot.
But you could have done that from a
yeah.
shift yourself, too.
Hell yeah. But yeah, no, it's alright. We didn't really call it much. We just
Yeah, because I had like 4 shattered, so it's a bad habit of mine. Let's keep this. Yeah, because they weren't running.
It worked out. It worked out.
They seem reluctant to run full guards, so we can take advantage of that.
So wait, what'd you do?
We're keeping the comp.
Oh, okay.
Because they're not running full goats.
Yeah.
You don't want to play Diva, do you?
What? Oh my god, it showed.
A little bit. I don't know. What else would you call that?
Briggs nerf soon. Very soon.
See what they got.
Farah, they Farah. We can push the Ryan. We can. No, they've hog as well.
They're trying to bait you.
They may.
Watch your. I'm on Ryan.
Base half.
I'm on Ryan.
I'm Ryan.
I'm
Hog half. No,
Line one.
Ryan, right side. Ryan, right side.
Took way too long to kill this Ryan, man. Way too long. It's like, break, no Ryan. Break, no Ryan. Focus on one, kill it up. It's the right call on the Reinhardt, kill him. He's always out of position. Partly because you boop him out of position, which is good. But we need to make sure we punish him more quickly about it, okay?
Nice.
There's an on the left side.
I can get to you.
Farah's low.
Alright, so I like the fact we're regressing the Pharah. Good job, Nando. Let's work a little bit on these controls. So
Yeah,
we're not doing this.
Oh, I lost her, so.
On a no grenade on point.
Base half on point.
I'm on main.
Mercy low.
It's just hog now.
Is that winnable?
Yeah, yes.
I'm here. I'm on point. I'm back.
Go.
Ryan's on point.
No, Ryan.
He's down.
Orb's coming. I'm back.
They have May Faro still.
Not bad. Pause for a second. We might have a script. Let me check. I think it's at 2,700. No, we don't. We got one.
Oh.
So we got a scrim. You guys
Oh,
like
we have-
scrims?
Oh, wait, we do? I thought you said.
Oh, I think. Nice.
Let's go.
Do it.
They want to go to 12. I can't go to 12. Do you guys want to go?
We normally go to 11.
I know. That's why I told them.
Yeah.
I'll say we can only do 11 then.
Yeah.
Arriving at Chateau Guia.
I'm going to guess that's going to be a deal breaker. So in the meantime, we'll back in.
Oh.
Almost feel something.
Alright, let me read this.
Man, what was just popping off that Widow headshot? Damn it.
One shot.
Yeah, tell me when you guys are back.
I'm
You
back.
guys a picture.
Hold on, hold on. I need to go back.
Oh.
I'm done.
Alright.
I'm here.
Oh, why is he sad?
He knows why.
Wow.
Are we all here? Shield recharging?
Yeah, it's already playing on me.
Yeah, I know, I'm messing you headphones in the...
Oh.
I don't like this jump, but it looks like we're going to do a Diva Bomb. I don't remember it being communicated, and I don't know how successful this is going to be since we've got like lots of ways to deal with it, but we'll find out.
I didn't bomb. I was just trying to kill for Kieran.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
No, I wasn't.
it was
no.
awkward
Yeah.
because of the wall here.
Oh.
Because like Kieran got hooked, and I just like, hey, maybe I can DM that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good job there.
I'm gonna grab all the questions.
Okay.
Overall, I do see that you're Nando. Everybody, give him a high five or something because he is playing better Diva than I saw last time. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm noticing it as well.
Thank you.
They're going right.
Probably gonna wall.
My shield's low.
look at the fair up down. Like I know my job is I got to do with the fair. Then I'm out of Matrix. Okay, I got to do with my front line. Okay, I got some Matrix back more. Okay, there's a fair again. Don't forget about you.
Shield's low. Recharge your shield.
Okay. Although my bomb is questionable this time.
Alright, are you all ready?
Yeah.
We did not keep track of this thing, did we? We
No.
did not keep track of the weather. Where was our weatherman?
Oh.
We, do you have any weatherman?
Nando.
As it is cloudy with a chance of justice.
Oh.
And our umbrella is depleted. Then we're late on the explosion here. And then we are confused as to what to do. Do I eat this? I can't eat this. Throw a Diva Bomb there. Make everybody dead, but we got a Rhine shield. We don't have a Reinhardt dealing with this or a Brink dealing with this. What do we do? Oh, we tried. We have a pin here. We missed the Rhine. And this is because we pinned from China as opposed to next door.
I think the barrage might have thrown off my position.
I understand. It threw everybody off, basically because you weren't aware of it. But that's why you keep track of old people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to be frozen here. Frozen.
Winnable!
There's one.
This is far. Oh no, Nando. Can you snipe
Fuck out of here, Farrah. You can tell how Nando has a bloodthirst now. I love it.
But they probably have like everything here now, so we.
Well,
There's Blizzard, there's Barrage.
Why do they have Hog?
They're running both with
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
My point during this was like they're not running correct ghosts, so let's take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Right, what you see here is a split-ass team. And what you see here is a team that's not taking advantage of one of these split-ass players. Right? So if they come in as a group, and you're a group, and you hit heads on, you're probably going to win, but it's going to be pretty close. If they come in as a group, and in this shit, you pick a choice. You take care of this, and then you take care of this afterwards because they're just dividing their own forces for you. Make sense? I don't care if it's this side. I don't care if it's this side. I don't care if it's even that side. But make sure that's taken care of. If you go over here, what was Brigitte's job?
Wait, enemy Brigitte or our Brigitte?
Our Brigitte.
Oh.
To protect our backline from.
Correct. To protect this shit from fucking us up too much, right? Same with Lucio to a degree. What's Lucio's job? To speed us onto one of these and then deal with our backline, or speed over here and deal with our backline, right?
Yeah.
If we go over here, what's our Diva's job?
Egrep.
Make sure Hog doesn't get a hook kill. Matrix that boy.
Okay.
We got 2 seconds of that, and then once you're done with that, you're done. Go back front line. Make sense?
Yeah.
So you try to wait for him to hook something. If he hooks something, you matrix it. If he doesn't hook something, well, you matrix whatever clicks you can, but make sure you focus on this. Everyone else focuses on on the right side. Make sure it's taken care of. You can't lose that way.
No, God.
Yeah, I'm on
Who was the target even?
I don't know when I started Fallout, but I did say run. Like, probably too late.
Yeah, I think we went after the Hog because he was like just far enough away from everybody that we could try to like encircle him, and then Ryan went on to point and Hog backed off, so I tried to go on Ryan.
So here's the thing:
It was
if
a
something
mess.
goes like this, and you engage like this, and then they back off like this, then you didn't really engage like this, did you?
Yeah.
If you choose a target to engage, you commit to kill him, unless you've got a real damn good reason not to. Like hard commit.
Okay.
The only time you wouldn't is if you feel like as you're doing that and something's flanking over there, Diva or Brig needs to peel for something. And you only do that for a few seconds. Long enough for that to die. Or long enough for them not to get value, right?
It's alright, that's alright. Yeah, let's group up. Wait for Nando.
We have Shatter.
We have Shatter and
If it's Hog, Diva peels. If it's like... There's really nothing else that it could be to worry about.
A shard is Zarya, maybe, but the rest of.
We do Sun Shatter?
I mean, if the Zarya is over here all alone, the flank, you just kill the Zarya.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, true. Yeah, we can try Sun Shatter.
Okay.
use it while it lasts, boys.
Yeah.
Ryan's left side. The speed is
Let's push the Ryan. Push the Ryan. Push the Ryan. Push the Ryan.
I'm going on Ryan. He's bubbled. Nope.
I can shatter them all right now. There's no shatter.
Who are we killing? Look at this one. It's like everybody chooses a dance partner. This is my dance partner. This is your dance partner. This is someone else's dance partner.
Fat shatter.
I stunned Ryan. Ryan's on point.
I'm sorry.
Ryan's on point.
I'm okay with this plethora of ults because of this. But still, it looks like chaotic.
Ryan's on point.
Run, Ryan.
Hogan, Ryan.
Ryan. Help me with Hog. Help me with Hog and Ryan.
Hogan, Ryan.
Hog, just Hog
Hog's
and
on point, he's low.
Jackpot!
Do you want to restart so we can play?
What? It's not
fuck you want to play while Skya?
Alright, I guess we're...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's only fair we take the first match. This is what we're really in our pod review for.
Whatever. I mean,
We haven't played this guy, you know, since I left the game.
the big
Don't ask.
running her
There you
anyway,
go.
so.
Yes, we are. I'm
Oh, you know
going
we
out.
are. Who said
There
I
are
was playing
Widow.
Zenyatta here, Sam? Come on, I'm playing
Widow
Ash.
Yeah,
Or
it's,
Tracer Genji.
it's literally in the contract. I would only play tank until Ash comes out. That was the deal.
That's funny, because my
Before-
contract was I'm only playing support until Ash comes out, so I'm not...
Well, there's a conflict.
Question.
Yes.
Yes.
Why does everybody hate Firebird?
No.
See,
I-
I prefer. I usually leave the group because I have my enemy
Yeah.
color is yellow and I'm colorblind, so the group color of like lime green in the enemy color of yellow are way too similar for me. So I usually leave blue. But I'm on my
That
alt,
makes
which
sense.
doesn't have color changes.
That makes sense. Okay.
My alt only has the red and the blue. So
Some contracts they couldn't keep.
all right, we're gonna poke him out. Do the running.
Oh.
To Ryan.
See what they got, Linda.
Sorry. They have goats. They have goats. We should swap goats. We should-
So we swap. What do we swap to against goats?
So
I believe I say Zen
yeah,
goats.
with goats, definitely.
Okay. Zen goats isn't bad. What's even better than that?
Against other goats, Zen goats is the best, right?
If you want to choose a goats comp, yes.
But,
Against their goats comp
Ana
on this
goats?
point of attack.
Why don't you guys go a pharmacy comp?
Pharmacy, right? Yes, pharmacy would work. You mean like pharmacy
Sombra
dive?
pharmacy, you can go Doomfist pharmacy.
okay. Yeah, we're attack. Okay,
Dive.
okay.
That's true.
I mean, I think that's an easy win.
True, yeah.
Much better than just goats versus goats. I mean, it's not like basically it's my chance. This is I think that Zen goats versus like Farah versus their goats. This is like a 60% advantage, and this is like a 75% advantage. Okay.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see it too. Okay.
So they're both decent, but like, why go this when you could go this unless you're not confident in this?
We should swap goats to counter. Let's swap Zen goats.
Well, good. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
they're doing Moro goats. They're doing Moro.
We go Zen goats.
Basic on.
That's not it. There you go.
guys. They're all new people coming out of here.
Oh, Zen goats.
He hates David so much he'd rather play Orisa. Wow.
Yeah, I'm actually brain dead.
Tom,
Hold
you're,
on.
you're still on a. Yeah.
Yo, wait, shut the fuck up.
Wait.
Holy shit, what is wrong? This is my lowest point.
That was so funny to watch. To see Tom strutting out of spawn as Ana. I'm like,
I mean, to be fair, Anna Goats is probably similar too. It beats
Yeah.
Anna Goats too.
But Anna Zen goats at the same time.
Anna Zen goats with
Oh, Anna Zen Goats! Oh yeah,
that's
it's
what it
like
was. Yeah,
it's like the
we have-
best parts of the Anna Goats and the best part of the Zen Goats.
Push that right.
That huge name. I didn't mean it.
That's correct. That is absolutely correct, and that's what saved him there. Holy shit! He went woo.
That's, Ryan has marked.
Sorry, we should back up.
You don't have to lose this. You lost one brig. Doesn't mean they're completely dead here.
Yeah. They're gonna push us.
I
Careful.
mean, we got the pick on Anna here. I remember.
Basically, we went so aggressive that we could back off. So, how aggressive did we actually go?
Oh wow. Okay.
Right? So, when you commit to engage as goats, it's engaged. Okay, there ain't no backing out. If you backed out and you lost one, and you didn't kill any, and you're able to back out, that means you pushed in like a coward. Okay, you were not very decisive. You weren't very aggressive.
Isn't the point of Zen goats to not be super aggressive and to?
You are correct, to a degree. You don't have to be super aggressive, but when you choose to be aggressive, you commit. Understood?
Understood. Yes.
So you've got like this standoff, like two high noons going at each other. It's literally high noon. And he's like, okay, you got this guy and this guy. He's like, okay, well, I got span. Oh yeah, well, I got balls. And then, actually, not right that. Anyway, when you're trying to, when you do choose and see an opportunity to engage on them, either through Discord or a lack of cooldowns, you go in. We use our speed boost. We go in. And we kill them. Okay, we matrix their grenade because that's Nando's job, and he's gonna be good at it.
One day.
And then they die, or we die. One of those two things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna be backing off if we choose to engage. The only time we back off is if they try to engage, and we're trying to keep our distance, and we can do so safely. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan still has mark. I don't know why he's being so
That's
aggressive.
Oh my god! Go, push, right.
This is a better aggression.
Right Discord.
Evil love, you got him.
There is one now.
Better. This is what I want. Good. Happy.
Yay. Nate got charged. over.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's fine. We got it.
That's Ryan Shatters, by the way.
Yeah. That was like terrible.
Woo!
What is this?
I don't understand that.
It's because we didn't. It's just because there's no fighting. It feels faster when there's fighting.
All right, so let me ask you, pop quiz. What else they got?
No Shatter. They have Grav. They actually probably have everything except Shatter.
Yeah, everything. So.
And we don't talk about that because we're talking about how cool that last.
I mean,
fight
they
was.
might be just close to Zarya or Bomb.
I don't know. We were providing.
Do you remember how
opportunities for them
quickly
to
you
damage
melted,
us.
Nando?
Oh,
Who do you think?
yeah. Okay.
Exactly. And our ults? Well, that's pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Getting there.
So what should we do? This next fight.
Push.
Beat farm beat or push.
Just push without using any ults and let them use ults.
That also, yeah.
Like eco push.
I mean, that would take a bit more time because we'd have to reset in between.
Anybody else want to make a comment? This is not just the Nando and Sam show.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Or we could just grab first.
Because this right here,
Like,
this is
use other alts to build like.
Oh, they have no
alts.
defensive ults, so we could just win with grab or shatter or both.
This is why we talk about it. This right here, this communication. What the fuck do we do in these situations? You guys can figure this part out, okay?
Okay.
You don't always do it, but you can do it. The question is, what the fuck do you do with this? That's the key to winning Overwatch games, especially goats versus goats or anything really. Okay?
Okay.
So this is a really important question. This is why I want you guys to work on more than anything. If you don't have a scrim, cool. We're going to use this to figure out what we should fucking do in situations that we have ults and they have ults. What should we do next fight? Okay? That's our job today.
Yes.
So what should we do in this situation? We've heard Nando say, take a dry fight. Then we heard, let's build up beat before we go in. Then we heard, well, let's just grab and shatter them, and they got no defensive ults. So what are we doing? Anything else? Let's talk about this. So we got grab plus shatter.
Oh, we've
got dry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm kind of closer to alt than Thomas is, but I'll probably have it also. If we, I honestly don't remember what we do here, but if we choose the farm beat option, I'd probably have trans as well.
Okay. So, any other ideas other than these? Don't think about number. Don't think about quantity. Think about quality of ideas.
Okay. I mean, we could go more specific towards the graph plus shatter. We could like talk about more of the plan. Like, for example, me.
You know, I don't mean doing them at the same time. I mean like being liberal with them and not because we don't have to worry about support ults. That's more what I meant. Like, definitely not initiate with shatter really, unless we have a perfect opportunity, or initiate with grab.
Yeah, like basically grab and then but what else would we do?
Like
other
do
than
stun
shatter,
Smack
right?
them. If they don't die, then shatter them and then smack them more, and then they die. And then we win.
Okay, so these are our three options. So far, any other options before we start talking about each one individually? All right.
No.
So
I can't think of it. So
that's fine. That's fine. These are three fine options. Neither of these are terrible. They can all be good. Some are riskier than others. So let's talk about the dry first, okay? When we go in dry, what's the purpose?
Let's try and bait out as many ults as we can.
Okay, what does that mean? What do you do to do that?
You aggress on their
on the specific ult that you want to.
You hyper aggress basically.
Okay.
You
On
make
what?
them scared, and then they use ults.
On what?
Usually on the healers, but if not them, then
On the specific target you
on-
want to bait out the ult, like if we want to let them use
Yeah,
the Zarya, we
that's
focus the Zarya. If we want to,
Basically, the target could like win the fight for them, like the grab. We could bait out the Zarya grab because the grab can win a fight. Just
Yeah,
by
but
itself.
when Nanda said, yeah, like focus the target that we need
Yeah.
the ult out of.
Okay. So the answer is yes. To a degree that works, but basically, whatever opportunity you see, you take this fight as if neither team had ults. To a degree,
Okay.
you try to look for an opportunity and you aggress on them. But if you see the Zarya in particular as vulnerable, focus her more than anyone else and take advantage of it. Make sense?
Okay.
Try to force that out. Now, that's how you do dry. It's not a bad idea. What is the pros of that? Well, if you bait out ultimates, then we come back with 6 ults, right?
Yeah.
Depending on how we bait out, that's good. It also allows us the possibility of a win condition that we cannot ignore. This isn't a kamikaze strategy like a lot of teams think it is, erroneously. Dry does not mean lose. Dry means make a win condition without your ults.
Yeah.
The distinction is very important because every time I see you guys play dry, it's like forfeit your lives. Play aggressive and die. You don't go for a win condition, you expect to lose. If ever you call for a dry fight, try to win it
without ults, okay.
without the ults initially.
Okay.
If we go in aggressive and we kill their Zarya and we're still in good shape,
We can use the ults. Like,
it's ult time.
Yeah.
But it's not everybody press Q at the same time. We want to make sure we use our ults well. If we see an opportunity to shatter, do it. If we get a support ult, do it. Go aggressive on them. If we see a grab opportunity, do it. But don't do all at once. Communicate what you're going to do and make sure it happens. We play it like a normal fight if we get the initiative and make that happen, okay? Any questions over that?
No.
Okay. So let's try the build ult and spam one, okay? So in that situation, we need to build ults. So how do you do that? How long is that going to take?
We don't know.
If we're going for healer, if we're going for Zen, then one thing we could do is Rein Shield, let Zen spam. If there's no openings, like as if like in that if they're doing the same thing, then we have to push them more, get their defenses down so Zen can spam them. But not the point of this tactic is not to aggress, really, not to like. The
Well,
point
how
of
do
this
you
is to
build your ults without aggressing since they have a shield?
Yeah, so I'm saying like if they are shielding, then we have to aggress, get that Rein to put his shield down, get the Zen, and then we can get our Zen to ult. So I mean, again, in this situation with these comps, it's not really any way to poke really, from what I, because like you can't poke against shields.
This is how you build up your ult in that situation. You ready? Take damage. Heal damage.
Yeah.
Don't die. We're building up support ults, right? Just let them hit you. They've got all their ults. Dodge the fire strikes, and everything else is perfectly fine to get hit with. They got their ultimates.
Right.
Okay.
Very important to know.
Okay.
Go up there, Reinhardt. Look mean. Insult their mother. Swing your hammer. Don't bring your shield up. Don't die. Heal, heal, heal. That's how you would build up your ults. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nando's going to have the toughest time to build his ult. It's not realistic to understand he's going to build his ult. And that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that needs to build his ult the most. Because he's the ult that really combos with the Grav. Although we're shit at it, Grav bomb combos is a great win condition against this. It's a lot better than grab shatter, right? And what do they do about a grab bomb?
Yeah. Shield.
A well executed grav bomb, they have nothing.
Yeah.
Correct.
At best, they can have the diva try and eat the grav, and that's like their best.
Yeah.
That's it.
Any grav situation, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's not much.
So, if we want to build our ults, we absolutely can. But I don't think it's really that necessary, to be honest with you. We could try to do that. It's not a bad idea. But we can get the ults, see what's going on. But more importantly, after we build our ults, what do we do? We got this ult, we got this ult, we got this ult, we got this ult. We probably don't have this ult. We can say we got these 4 ults, okay? That's realistic, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do we do about it? What do we do then? What's
Then we
step
go
2?
to plan 1.
Okay. So
Which
basically, the build our ults before we go plan 1 is just let us punch us in the face a few times, get some band-aids, and then go in.
Yeah.
All right. So really, that was just 2 different plans. And you know what? I'll tell you right now, that plan is a lot better than plan 1 by itself. Because you have to understand that they literally have every ult under the sun other than Shatter.
Yeah.
So we don't care about them building their ults, but we do care about building ours. So we go in. Again, we aggress here. We try to look for a grab. And we see how they react. If we get the first move on them, okay, then we can start being aggressive with our ults. Go for the grab. Aggress the grab. And if there's ever a grab, I want everybody damaging that grab. There ain't no retreating from a grab, right? This is critical. We use our grab and we lose the fight. We are fucked for this fight and next fight. And maybe next fight. So we have to sell out on the damage in that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we look in there, see the opportunity, we go aggressive, maybe let's set up a grab at the same time, see how it works out. If they start popping ults like they're panicked, scared children, our fight of build ults and then use grab shatter or whatever gets audibled. And now we're going dry. And you have to make that call. Okay?
Yes.
And you have to understand that's a possibility. Understood?
Yes.
And then we go into the fight where Nando's probably going to try to build up his ult. Once that's called, Nando has one job: build up his ult. Right? That's his only job.
Or try to eat the grab.
No.
Oh.
Once they start popping ults, it's try to build ult. Once you call dry fight and it's a lost fight, let them pop ults, whatever. You better have your ult for next fight. Understood?
Okay.
Then they're gonna be down some ultimates. They may have shatter again. Be wary for that. But they popped out at least 1, 2 of these ultimates, most likely. We go to the next fight. We have grab bomb. Right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to rally into grab bomb, try to set it up, and we'll see what happens. We go super aggressive on them. We've committed 3 ults to this engage. During the grab and after the grab, we recognize, okay, what's going on? What's the situation like? Have we won it? Is it clean? Is anyone low? If we won it, fantastic. Next fight, we've got 2 support ults. Shatter whenever the fuck you want, okay? If we need it, you use it. That's on your call.
Yep.
We have 2 support ults after the grab. Figure out which one you're going to use first. Probably it's going to be beat.
Yeah.
So after the grab and you take the fight, do we need it? Do we need the beat after the grab? If we do, beat it. Just beat it.
Got him.
And we continue with that fight. Understood?
Yeah.
Yes.
If we use the grab, diva, rally, and beat afterwards to make sure, you should not lose that fight, especially if they invest in multiple ults. We now have trans ready, and you're going to not be with the team. You're going to be someplace safe, but close enough to where you can trans and save us if we need it, right?
Yeah.
They come back in with whatever ults they have and try to desperately save the point. And when we need it, you do it.
Okay.
And we win. That's how you play goats. Any questions?
No, sir.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
No.
Okay.
No, we go wrong.
Here, it's
One last thing. Don't forget target focus during all of that. That's the one way you can somehow fuck it up.
Yeah.
Make sure to target focus. There's a grab. Swing in there. Target focus. Discord something. Target focus. At that grab, they still alive? Beat target focus. They coming back? Cool. Target focus. Really?
No, they don't. They don't. They have grab. They have grab as well. But they don't have
More than fate.
they don't have diva. We can grab for free.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. Yes.
I'm on Ryan. I'm on Ryan. It's done, Ryan.
Questionable.
On Rhine, we don't kill anything. Not a damn thing. We were close to Diva Bomb there, too. We could have waited just a couple seconds to get that Diva Bomb.
Using rally. Push. I'm pushing break.
Break on point.
Ana's up top right, by the way.
I can't.
Good job, Nando. Normally, I yell at you for going on a different target, but the Ana's all alone. You did exactly what Good beat! But then we have a trans!
Yeah.
Supports. Talk to each other. Who's first?
More.
Not Moira.
Sorry,
Zarya.
just shield.
Moira is going to do all this shit. Fuck that. Kill Zarya. She's high charge. She's a bigger threat. We can worry about Moira.
More to fate. Where's more right side of point?
Break still has mark on point. I'm on Greg. Break's dead.
More one.
I'm on Hog.
Hog's dead.
Nando,
Yes.
use your voice. We like hearing you.
Okay.
More left side. She's my mega. Anna going to point. Hold on.
Moira's on
point
point.
one.
She's marked. She's one. Nice.
Not bad overall. A little bit sloppy, but it got the job done. I like the target calling, even though it could have been a little bit better overall. We had constant communication from at least 2 of them. I'd like that more than 2 though.
Clean.
Computer out the window. That'll get
We can't really.
play break and try to help you guys out.
What?
All the way around and get back.
Sorry, I missed. I didn't.
10 seconds.
I can't.
Oh wait, this is the one.
All right, so
This is the worst thing you'll ever see, Shifty.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly. So we're thinking. My thought process is normally dive is really good on defense here. Then I'm thinking, but what if they run goats, which is, I mean, possible to dive, but pretty hard. So then I'd probably make the call. Oh, we should run goat. I don't remember. I just remember.
I think you
being
talked
confused.
about like.
I got confused.
God.
Alright, so you know that steak you put in chat earlier? This is that steak. Okay, this is steak comp. And you're gonna see how steak comp works. Okay, we're coaching you now.
Wait,
this is.
All right, boys. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna watch. You're gonna keep you. Let's go.
We gotta come in. 5 seconds. Just come in.
See, steak comp is really good. Just go
This is ranked basically. We get to watch a ranked game here.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
This is the Winston one trick who refuses to switch.
Somebody's right, going right.
Gotta be careful of hooks though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready to. I'm gonna drop him soon.
Yep.
I'm dropping now. Come on, Lucy on point. Lucy on point. Yeah. Lucy one. Lucy one.
I killed Lucio.
Come on, break. Break one.
Nice.
Mora.
Zarya has Mark.
Oh wait, sorry, Mark.
Sorry, is Mark. I'm home. I'm dead.
Sorry, half.
All right, let's talk about this. What mistake did they make?
They lost.
Brilliant.
No, they probably taking that fight instead of going back to the spawn to deal with Pharah.
Instead of swapping to an anti-fire.
Because they have like nothing to deal with Pharah, and they're
That's
like,
one
let's
thing
push
they
anyway.
could've done.
They
What
didn't
else
expect
did
steak.
So someone were split up in the back.
That's the
They
one
also
mistake.
never dealt with.
Yeah, they were like very split up in the back
Oh,
when they rushed the other team. And the Ryan was confused, as you can tell. He was spinning around.
It's like a solid snake question mark there.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you're correct so far. Those are all things. The one thing that's even more important than
They didn't punish
any
me
of
when I
this,
went in.
except for maybe a swap. If you get it right, I'll be happy. Because this is something applicable to how you guys can play similar compositions in the future when you come across something like that.
Well, if we're running Zarya Winston, then I'm diving with less bulk, so they could take me out fast. They could they have like Ryan and Greg and everybody.
Gout.
They could have pushed like one of the indoors, like on left or right side, because
Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner. You are the smartest person in the room right now.
Oh, thank God.
Fire checker.
Why are they going through the fucking middle of the open against this composition?
Not true. Yeah.
Easily diveable, and they're in the open, and the Pharah easily be able to shoot.
You can just go left. Go left. You're inside. You go up the thing. Go up the side. Go on the bottom. You're straight to the point. No mess. No fuss. They can't dive you in there. They don't want to go into a closed room. Pharah's useless for the most part. Now you can test point at full strength. What are you going to do now with your steak?
Throw it in the trash where it belongs.
Yes.
That is the number one mistake they made.
Oh. Come on. Come on.
Let's get this Ryan.
I can't heal you.
Get that. Sorry. Get that. Sorry.
Got Hog. Hog slow.
Hog one.
So this composition does okay against okay. Outside of this shit, which died at the very beginning. This composition is absolutely fine against goats.
Okay. Yeah.
What fucking wrecks this?
Pharah? No.
Sombra Widow.
Oh yeah. Like
Sombra Widow, indeed. That's correct. Nando, you figured it out really quickly, like perfectly. Well done.
Thank you.
Sombra Widow dive fucks this up. So, if the enemy team was a team that scouted and swapped, we're fucked, and that's the reason why this composition
Isn't the best. Okay.
has a flaw. If a team doesn't scout and know that swap, this can be just perfectly fine defense. But because we're defending with it, and they can swap and we can't, that's what makes this a little bit more difficult. So, what do you maybe change for that?
Break.
What? So, it's Sombra Widow. You're going to change a Brig, and that's going to solve your problem.
No.
Also, sometimes
counter Sombra.
Oh yeah.
Sombra Pharah.
Sombra Widow too.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't want the.
Oh yeah, right. We can still.
Pharah can't do shit against a Widow.
Yeah.
For Pharah to
Something
do
against
anything against that Widow, you're gonna have to hold close at
Yeah.
that choke and take away your line of sight, and that's gonna be very difficult. So you can't. That's the reason why Pharah defense doesn't work on Volskaya first. If they have the ability and know-how to swap to a Widow, make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, Pharah would be fucking fantastic in first point of Volskaya defense. If that, Chi didn't exist or Ash didn't exist. Usually Widow. That's probably best.
Get in there.
Alright, fall back.
Alright, that worked.
Woo! I hit absolutely nothing, but like.
There's just one fucking pro player through every fucking scrim we played. She spammed that piece of cake line nonstop. He pissed me off so much. I hate that.
It's a staple of the steak comp.
They're gonna get like shitty steak.
No, we can still die. They're still diveable. Fine.
Yeah.
Because Konzo's gonna solve their problems. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
it's-
is Sigmar.
I don't know.
Well, Hanzo top left window.
Dude, Hanzo's a
They're
shot.
going left.
He knows how
They're
to deal with
running, they're
skittles.
running, they're running.
I'm on Moira.
How's that Moira alive?
We're no fade.
Lucia's on house.
We're no fade mega.
Get that Ryan.
Lucio one, Lucio one.
Yeah.
We're no fade.
Yeah, Ryan.
We're no fade.
McCree's left
Cooker
side.
got me.
Sorry, it's happened.
You guys are all low. We're
Use
down.
a meteor strike.
Not the
You
best.
should have used it earlier. You didn't think you needed it, but just make sure, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
You had to use it earlier. Also, get that ass in that sky. Why are we below this line? For the last 10 seconds, 15 seconds even. I want you up there.
Okay.
They can't touch you up there. They can touch you down here, though. We don't want to be touched.
Use a meteor strike.
Okay, no worries. Zaryan point.
Zarya.
Point.
I
More
stunned
point.
Ryan. Ryan's in front of me. I stunned him.
Get that Moira's marked. She's
Where's one?
Moira's one.
One half.
Oh, I'm about to swing. What?
How much?
I mean, I think the fair is fine. Honestly, right now.
I think it's because he thought that we were gonna go with like goats or something. Because we were like a
No,
half
it was just like
top, and we thought.
I'd rather go like either Hanzo or Widow or Tracer rather than like Pharah.
I like the Widow idea. Hanzo's okay. I mean, I don't think Fair is terrible. None of them are bad there. I'm just curious, like, why you didn't feel confident against the Fair. You're doing a lot of work with it.
It's just me more feel like I can do more work as Hanzo rather than Pharah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's how you feel. Then
Most engagements
then
won,
prove
they
it to me.
can't dive you even much.
Okay.
I'll try to grab him this.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're gonna do more work on this?
If they try to.
And all three are viable, which they are. I'm okay.
McCree's by himself left side. Oh,
Well, you have B.
McCree's pushed up.
On it.
I'll grab, or not grab. I'll trans. I hit Genji in the head. He's half health.
Almost back. I'm back.
They're going right.
Oh, we got hit.
I'm gonna grab.
Watch out
when
for
they
shadow,
push
watch
up.
out.
Alright, get the push. They're all on it.
Sorry, is marked.
They shattered.
I think we lost this fight, bro.
That rank is still up. That rank is still up.
Who's got us?
Ryan low, Ryan low.
We have the grab here. Was that our grab?
Yes.
All right. So why didn't we have the follow up on it? And
I think they shattered us.
okay, it's hard to tell.
No, I hit two. It didn't work.
So, we didn't have any follow up on it. We should have.
Yeah.
But that said, our Hanzo wasn't really
Yeah, that was- I-
flying to
yeah.
it. You were dealing with the Genji over there.
Damn it. The Ryan is still. Oh, why did
I
you
hope I swap Ryan.
Why do I
Please
never
swap.
pretty sure.
Yes, I'll go Ryan.
I saw the break.
Pretty sure you did, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't remember having a Winston for the
Yeah.
rest of the game, so yeah.
Got afraid. What do they do? Grab. They have grab.
Can I go on? Or...
Not remember having a Winston, but having
You-
a
you
Winston
bounce,
tells
you
you they're in.
We have trans. They don't have nano.
More steak.
Stop. Get this fight.
More state comp, boys.
He might get shatter mid fight. Careful grab.
Come on, Ryan.
Ryan's marked.
Zay's grabbing.
Use grab. You have trans.
Run help. Run low, run low.
Yes, the Ryan still did.
Zarya's
Ready.
behind on point.
This Zarya point, get the Zarya
I'm on
point.
Zarya. I'm on Zarya.
Ron Zarya,
I,
Ron Ryan.
It's a
Lots of split,
Ryan
folks.
downstairs.
Ryan down.
Use B. I'm on.
We get Lucio. Lucio on point. Oh, Zarya Discord.
They're low.
Discord. She's low.
Lucio point. Lucio left side point.
Low.
He's in our spawn. Lucio.
He's jumping off.
Hello to you.
I mean, he's his brother, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I killed him though.
What's up, bro?
Like the holidays and stuff.
Oh,
you gotta say hi to family.
Oh, they split me. Okay.
Say hello to him after you killed him.
No, I'm not an asshole. I'm a nice guy.
I know better.
We're nice guys.
We're nice guys. We're not
You
assholes.
wanna
Yeah.
go Ana?
Yeah, sure.
You don't have Falcon. It's better.
Hey, still the same problem.
Up top.
Yeah. I think they're going main.
Unlucky.
No, they're going
It's
top.
got deflected.
Unlucky.
Oh, Ryan's going mid.
Ryan's by himself.
Wait. Shield half.
Into dash. He's low. Nice.
Kiss call that.
Nice job, Funk Pa. You single-handedly killed that game.
Hey, whoa there. That's single-handedly. My little Zenyatta.
Discord mark.
I'm on Zarya.
I like the aggression. Here, so we talk about their ults
More.
now.
No supports with you. But
Yeah, we're good.
I grab next.
All right, so we see the ults, correct?
Yeah.
All right. What else do they have?
Blade.
They grabbed at the beginning of the fight before this. So they have grab, they have shatter.
Did they
just swap to
have,
McCree?
They definitely have Blade.
No, they have McCree.
They've been wanting Blade. They've just been holding Blade this whole.
Yeah, so they have everything then. Because if they the dry push last push, then they have everything.
Ding ding. Yeah.
All right. So what are we gonna do?
We don't have trance.
Oh.
We have Grab Dragon, they don't have Zarya. Or they don't have Diva. So we can initiate first with Grab Dragon, win the fight, and then yeah, I don't know.
How do you initiate first with Grab Dragon? How do you make sure you do that?
Well, the way I would do it is I would wait until they're coming through choke, then grab them when they're doing that. So like when they're transitioning in.
All right, so let's do a little math thing here. My amazing drawing skills, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, are we gonna grab them here?
I would say no. I think that's getting too close.
You wanna
I
grab
think
them here?
like right next to box.
So this is the box, like here.
Yeah.
Right. The problem with that is if you allow them to get through here and get to here, they may spread out.
Yeah.
So the Kree, other portions, the NG, they might spread out. Then we don't have a grab opportunity. You're looking for a grab opportunity. Now all of a sudden they're here. Now they're grabbing us,
Yeah.
or blading us, or engaging on us. We want to be proactive. We wait for them to get past this box. We might not have the opportunity to be proactive. Maybe they choose to be proactive. Make sense?
Yes.
So before they get the choke, or maybe at the choke.
Near the choke would be a good idea. In fact, I would consider holding the choke. In fact, I would consider being outside the choke, spamming the fuck out of them with Hanzo, making their life hell going through this Arctic winter. And then once they get to the choke, then we kind of utilize that area. We use the box to pressure them, try to set that grab up there, and make sure Hanzo controls this high ground as much as he can since we don't have a diva. Right? Now we want to do a soft hold. We don't want to die as Hanzo. Because once we do get the grab, I need you backing that ass up and making sure we get some dragons going up in this bitch, right?
Yeah.
Now, overall though, that's a good call. Go with this early. Take a free fight with it. Because if you don't, we're not going to have an opportunity later with all these ults they got coming, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
During this, I want to make sure that you get as much ult as possible, okay?
Yeah.
We need trans.
Yeah.
So after this happens, if anyone took damage and survived,
That's me.
You ain't healing him. You ain't healing him. Zenyatta, you're getting old. Make sense?
Yep.
Try to do as much damage as you can as well. Make sure you're in a spot to do a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
Make sure during poke phase as they're coming in, you're doing damage. Poke phase the second time they're coming damage. Okay?
Yeah.
You'll probably be up as well. That's good. That way, next fight, we've got this. We got a fighting's chance, right? This into this, most likely. You're also swapping after this fight.
Okay. Into
Well, what do you think will be a thing to swap to?
Diva.
Yeah. You seem happy about that.
Alright, yay, yay. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
You understand why on all this? Like, you can try to stay Hanzo if you want, if you think you can get picks on these guys.
But yeah,
your
yeah,
opportunity
yeah.
is going to be as during this transcendence. That's super important. Set up for next fight.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Grab Dragon next one.
I think I remember what happens.
Am I gonna like it?
I don't think so. Actually, I think I
don't
use
think so either.
Dragon without the. I mean, without the crap. I think.
They probably have Raven.
Oh, I
How?
just- I'm pretty sure I get killed by Genji before I could get trans up and
Yeah, they did.
blades
Oh,
or
no,
something. Yeah,
Yeah, they did use
something along those lines.
Where are we?
Boy.
We should be holding
Push
close.
back.
I mean, we didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, I knew the Grav Dragon was the plan. I just didn't know where, so I didn't know where to position.
Now we know.
Yeah.
And this is not just applicable to this point only. Understand why that's the case in other situations, and you can apply it to other situations too.
Yeah.
That's why we're
They use Coalescent.
Okay.
Ow. Get you.
Ready anytime.
Get.
Oh, never mind. We
See?
used it.
Here. They're pretty split, aren't they?
Yeah.
We need to control the high ground.
Come on, right? High noon.
I'm shielding it.
It worked out just fine, though.
Shielding it.
Who's
Sure.
sleeping?
Come.
Okay. Get you behind.
He's on
Left
the-
side.
Who's dead?
Oh, nice. Wow.
Show me a tab. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Not good enough.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
It's a very quick fight. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So like.
Also, we need to make sure we at least feed them heals. So what do we need to do? We need this. Get your ass out into the snow. Start shoveling some picks.
Fire strike in there.
Okay.
Hear me shuffling. Well,
Yes, they're
I
running
got
so that they have
both
blade,
heals. So.
definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say I put an orb on you, and then you go.
You're
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah, thanks, Brig.
On trans.
Okay. Try to spam them out. Then.
How dare you heal someone in critical?
Yeah,
Jack,
right.
take some damage. So you can
God,
heal me.
stealing my heals.
Genji flanking there.
Sorry, but you can't do this, Nando. Yeah, he's flanking. I get that, but are you in position to deal with this?
No.
No. How many seconds is it going to take you to deal with this? And then what's going on the front line? This one Genji literally has 3 people dedicated to him.
Okay.
So what's on the front line right now?
There are tanks and.
What's going to happen there? Remember how many ults they have?
You're gonna get smacked.
Let's find out!
Genji's on me.
Yeah.
It's like the next time on the JoJo's
On the
event.
bat.
To be continued.
Oh, shielding.
That said, you did fucking pick him off, so that's good. I like that. But
It's not like 100%
that's
every
because
time.
they didn't pressure. Like, seriously, why didn't they pressure this? What are they afraid of? They have 6 ultimates.
Shielding the front shatter.
I have trans.
Oh, push.
What?
I'm so bad. Front shatter.
Let's see.
Why?
Did you bring it
Wait.
down?
Did I bring?
What
I
happened?
probably did.
You put it down. You put it down.
Front shatter. What do I say after? If I groan, then I drop.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, I dropped it.
Get there.
Fuck.
Right now.
Take the shatter.
You did it. Run.
Lucio.
Oh,
I make up for it with my own though.
All right, Nan, remember I said earlier when I said we'll swap out the Diva?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Ignore that statement, retract it, stick on Hanzo.
Okay.
Also, Shifty, when I mentioned earlier about me not having trans for the blade, I'm pretty sure that's coming up soon because I just used trans after getting it, and now they still have blade because he died early. So I'm
That is
pretty
correct.
sure they get Blade after they use Blade next fight.
So what we need to do here is to build up this guy,
Okay.
and then we go aggressive with a nano on this guy.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And then with this guy, as we get the armor beforehand,
Mhm.
this guy, this guy, and this guy are gonna fuck up this little angry Japanese guy. Make sense?
Okay.
Alright.
Really important for Firebird to be on our supports here, okay?
I think we call it that.
Yeah, I call it, but Nano said that he was up there the time I called. Like,
Yeah.
they need me.
Which is not. Yeah, it's a weird call out.
Yeah, because it was me, Tom, and Nando up there, so we're like, yeah, we're fine. We've dealt with him before. Might not
But did he have his blade
Yeah,
out
exactly.
when
That's
he
what I
did
was
it
talking
before?
about. Like,
Yeah,
that's what I was. That's what we were just.
Hold
Yeah.
Blade the entire time on this second.
In fact,
fight. Hasn't
what
used
I
it
want,
at all.
I want our Brig to even be freaking hiding in here with her shield
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
taking her in corners.
That's what I was thinking.
I want her scouting out. Okay, where's that fucking little Genji guy? I'm gonna fuck his day up. There he is. Oh, he's over there. I see him over there. I know what you want to do. Oh, yeah. Oh. Comes out. Genji, wah wah wah! Bam! Right there. That's what I want to see. Okay.
To us instead, just to get us out of the
I don't know any Japanese. That was my best English. I'm sorry.
Up top, high ground.
Yeah, no, that's our fault. We told him not to come up there. So.
Yeah, literally just now. I said, hey.
Like Sam, literally Sam, I just heard him.
Literally
say,
just
hey,
now,
we
I'm like, hey,
should probably
CJ, go up
high
there.
ground.
We're like,
Nah,
nah.
we've taken care of him before. We can do it again.
And it's just gonna fucking sleep in mid bash, and you're just gonna teabag him.
Oh no! I can Discord pressure him. We got this.
we got this. Yeah. Let's go.
We're so
Yeah,
cool.
we got this, yeah.
They have on it now, but they didn't plan on
Pretty
it.
sure we die after this.
One Ryan.
Almost ended it right there, Nando.
Yeah, I know.
That said he does go on Zarya. Why is he going Zarya?
I think he got scared of you somehow.
He probably was like, I'm gonna die.
Oh, they called out a grab probably.
Why was our grab so? Wait, is it that? Wait,
No, we don't have crowd.
that was their grab.
They
Okay.
probably called
Yeah,
out a
it's
grab,
their
which is
grab.
funny.
I just don't want to. I kind of like grab. I mean,
You should have definitely Hanzo arrowed their grab.
yeah, yeah.
Or Dragon ulted their grab.
Sooner.
So they had no follow.
I did it too late. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Sorry, on point. Sorry, one on point. Sorry,
Is
sorry,
he
one on
dead?
point.
It's a straight.
Oh, they beat.
Why did we grab?
Because I thought that it would be better than us coming back while we're like trying to contest, but
Whoa! Why?
I should have. I don't know. Because usually when we're like all trying to contest the point, we're all dying, but I don't know.
That and then usually when you're doing that, are they in a grab?
Mm,
That's a key difference. Now we kill Genji. That's good. Even though we get killed here, we're gonna be stalling a little bit. We're gonna come back as a group of 6. Our tank's gonna come back to stall it out. All we gotta do is stall it out enough. Then we grab and we have a win condition. What's our win condition without the grab?
Get it to overtime.
That's not a win condition. That's a stall condition.
Kill the Ryan before he shadows us.
That's right.
Then the other problem is that what do we get out of this graph?
Beat.
I
Yeah,
guess
they beat.
They beat
but
it.
Didn't
Okay.
really.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Hanzo on high ground. Hanzo on point now. I'm so shattered. I have shadow when I come back.
Has been activated.
You can't be doing this shit on overtime, man.
I do that all the time though. Like,
Yeah, like.
like I can't click the
Oh,
hero.
this is gonna be like the most unfortunate death you're gonna see.
Okay, Ryan just ulted nothing.
Alright.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what you I heard you scream, I didn't know why.
To be fair though, give it to the Hanzo. He had that's I mean, you did what you could.
He dragged like the door or whatever or something. I walked into it, so I died too because I'm an idiot. Oh, that was so unfortunate.
It wasn't bad overall. It wasn't
We got
bad. A
overtime,
couple
we
of
went
mistakes that
overtime.
that you guys probably learned a lot more of how to deal with that in the future, especially with ultimates, locations, where to take fights, all the nuances. That shit matters, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
So a way to help with the rapidly trying to find a hero in overtime is have a list of the heroes you need to go for. Like me, my list is Ball, then Tracer, then like Sombra
I mean, yeah,
or May.
I know, like, I don't. It's either like me, Tracer, or like May, and I was always think like, do I need to touch or just I can like do the high risk, high reward with the May.
Yeah, so like when you pick May, it takes you a while, but you have a huge Hammond. You get there faster, but you have a huge stall if they don't like CC you. So that's like why like sometimes like stutter when I
I
go
know.
to pick something. That's what Nana was doing. I know exactly what you mean. And Sombra, I guess, is a good balance because it's like you get there fast and like you can kind of stall a little
And make
longer.
like a focus
But,
by
like,
hacking.
May
Yeah.
is like guaranteed 4 seconds if you touch. Hammond's like, okay, if I get CC'd, it's like 2 seconds.
All right, so let me actually give you the correct answers here.
Okay.
You're close, but you're wrong on some things. All right, Hammond's fucking fantastic. Great stall, gets there quickly. Good. May is a great choice if you know that you have someone that's already there contesting, or that you know you can get there before it caps out. She's slow, but if you know you can get there to caps out, get it. Usually it's best to go Hammond first, get there, then the May while the Hammond's contesting. And then you start with the wall, and then the ice block later.
I see.
If they're not-
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, it's not a.
You didn't have that choice because you were already being pressured. But if you have the breathing space, go for the ice block first. Make sense?
Yeah.
Or go for the wall first.
Whoa. Yeah. I know.
All right. After those two, Doomfist. Why Doomfist?
Because he
Yes.
has a lot of mobility.
And his shields that build from abilities.
Gets there
Oh,
quick.
true, yeah.
He has some shields, but most importantly, he has pick potential.
Oh yeah, you
That's
can
true.
one
You
shot.
do
He has
nothing but
insta-kill
stall.
potential, basically.
If you do nothing but stall, how do you ever get out of this?
Yeah,
How do you possibly win if you don't kill anything?
you
Don't
don't.
have to kill.
Exactly. Diva, just like Hammond. Same concept. Okay.
Yeah.
Winston, similar thing. Tracer, kill potential. Lucio, your healer, get there quickly, get some heals, stall very well. Zenyatta, don't even think about it.
No, I think I died and then swapped to like Moira for
Moira works
ability
too.
to get back on there.
And she has healing, that's okay. Especially if, but Lucio's better than Moira.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need pick potential and we need stall potential. Stall potential over pick potential. We need both. Understood?
Okay.
Yep.
Any questions over that?
Where does Sombra lies then?
Sombra is, honestly, I don't like her very much. Basically, we're running out of hero character slots, right?
Yeah.
That's where Sombra finds herself.
Okay.
She can get to the point quickly, sure. But what's her pick potential?
She basically thrives on if the team doesn't notice her, so she can hack. But you shouldn't really.
She can't do it
bank on
alone. She can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
Exactly.
you can't bank on not being noticed when you're contesting a point they need to cap. Like they're gonna notice you.
So the best thing you can do with a Sombra in that situation is it's already being contested, and you're gonna hack on one of the supports to focus on. Because killing the supports is your best bet. Supports, then damage, then tanks in that order.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
No.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we didn't have a scrim today.
Yeah.
I think we're all going to blame, I don't know, someone.
Nando.
But
Blame Nando.
You blame me.
yeah, so blame Nando.
Okay.
I think he likes being blamed.
So
I'm one of those guys.
what am I,
But
masochist?
I think we possibly learned as much, if not more, from going over this video on how to deal with things than we would a scrim. So make sure to keep this in mind. I want to see this in practice in our future scrims. Understood?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not just our scrims, also our tournament games which are coming up, right?
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Exactly. So make sure to practice that as well. Any last comments on it?
So I've been mentioning this in chat. This is mainly for the team. I think it'd be a super good idea if we could do the open division this winter break.
Yeah.
So I can sign us up. If anyone can't do it, let me know and we'll have to find replacements. I posted the schedule in the Heatwave chat somewhere up there. But I think I got a yes from like 4 people. I'll probably just make the team and then I'll find if not everyone can everybody do that, or do people not? Are people not able to?
I'm done.
My internet connection is kind of inconsistent at my house, but I think it's gotten better, but I'm not sure.
Alright, I mean you could always be on and just be like a sub or whatever. You can still be on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll figure out the details. As long as I know we have enough people interested, I'll make the team.
Sounds good. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
And be okay if you get your butt slapped a few times.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's about learning.
We used to.
You guys go 10-0, don't let it go to your heads either.
No.
We'll probably like lose 5 games, and then the rest of them will be forfeits from the other team. It's usually how it works. It's usually how open division is.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
That sounds fun.
Alright, yeah, that's I'll come up with I'll give you guys details in the chat about that stuff.
Sweet.
Our first game is our first game is Saturday. If we do it, the first game is next week on Saturday at 3. Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
When is Tespa last match next Sunday?
I think it's this. I
Oh,
think
this
our
one.
last match is this one. Yeah,
Oh wow.
it's coming.
Alright.
I believe.
tomorrow?
I'll have to check. Yeah.
Alright.
That's all I got.
All right. Sounds good. Anyone else have anything?
How
Yes.
viable is steak?
I was just gonna say.
Well, we lost the
If we
point.
get rid of the Zari, if we get rid of the Zari.
As viable as salmonella.
Alright,
Oh,
perfect.
no.
So just don't leak that to any of the contenders teams.
Our team, we have a secret strategy. We call
We're
it
running that in
Steak Comp.
open division. That's gonna be our game-winning.
Wait,
strat
can we
every-
only
every
do
time on
Steak
Gold
Comp
Sky.
in open, please? And then we'll just like make a name
Perfect
for it.
it,
We'll have
and
one
we'll
of
come
those.
back.
We'll have one of those esports videos about what is Steak Comp. You know what I
We're
mean?
gonna make the steak.
You guys have to use the picture though.
That's the
Yeah,
thumbnail.
yeah.
Please
And like
You
a
have
bunch
to
of
do
question
Pin that in
marks.
the chat, please. Pin the steak in the chat.
It's already
It's already
gone.
gone. It's gone. It's gone.
No.
It disappeared.
Yeah, put it back.
Who
And
did
then you
that?
know,
It disappeared
you're
like
gonna
that
get
comp
sick.
will be disappeared.
Yeah, it disappeared like steak comp.
Exactly.
The one
Never to
time.
be seen again.
Yeah, it helped one time, and then that's it. It's gone forever.
Disappeared like hog no hog.
Oh god. That's last year. Oh, Shifty.
Yes.
What's your recommendations on like Diva Pro players, like streamers?
All right, Diva Pro players to watch. Honestly, Seagull's a pretty good Diva. Get Poco if he streams a lot. I don't know how much he streams.
Mhm.
What, you like his name? Is that why you're laughing?
No,
no,
Heatwave chat.
What that one? Oh my.
Heatwave chat is my.
Hafi cool. Although he likes playing Diva about as much as you.
Does Fury stream?
Fury's would be great too. I don't know how much he streams. The problem is I don't know how he speaks fucking English during the stream. He does.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem. Like I like to watch some. It's
Yeah.
just annoying. Can't follow their call.
Honestly, that's one of the biggest things I don't like about Overwatch League right now. It's hard for me to get into some of the teams when they're all Korean. Well, not all of them, but like half of them are Korean. It's like,
Yeah.
and then the other half are Chinese, and it's like, well, I mean,
That's why I'm learning Korean. I actually do know about Korean. Like, I actually know.
Good. That's a great idea to learn Korean if you want to continue into esports. Absolutely.
Shifty.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on Brig nerfs? What's gonna change?
I'm so sad.
Okay, so
Yes.
what's gonna happen is Brig's gonna be less of a pain in the ass in comp. However, I don't really see her being the end all for, let's say, Goats comp. Because Goats wasn't about Brig solo killing who she stunned.
Armor,
Yeah.
rally.
Now she does have the thing that not going through shields now. That's gonna be a bigger difference. So I still think that Goats comps will be a thing, but I think that how you play Goats comps will be slightly different, and I think you're gonna see her being rotated out against similar Goats comps, and the meta switch that way. She's still gonna be viable. She's still gonna counter dive to a large degree, but she's not going to be
Or stun shatter.
yeah, exactly. She's not going to be ubiquitous, as in like So I think it's a good nerf. But the thing is, I don't know how her healing increase is going to affect things, because it's really going to make Goats comp in general tougher to kill.
Yep.
What's the increase on it?
It's a bunch. I don't
30%?
know.
Wait. Is it an actual increase? Or
Yes.
is it
She
just the
does
duration?
30% ish more healing
Just
as
when
Because
her
of
fire.
aura.
Because of the extra
Her
second, right?
Her aura.
Like when you
Okay.
when you hit somebody, like yeah.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
hit
because the extra second she gets it faster.
The extra second. What?
Its duration was moved from 5 to 6 seconds.
Oh, in addition.
Oh, yeah, that
okay,
too.
okay.
But she also does more healing.
Really?
Yes, both of
All
us,
right.
It does both.
Yeah.
They took they made her more of a healer and less of a
Bitch.
Oh,
bash you,
sorry.
kill
I'm not
you.
gonna- yeah.
I kill everything. I
gonna beat the
dominatrix
shit out
you.
of it.
Whatever it's going to be, I step on you. You can't do anything. I'm all skilled. You suck.
Yeah, that's how it is.
All right. Well, practice is adjourned. Good job. Hopefully, make sure that guy left quickly. Holy shit!
Wait.
Who was that? CJ.
Oh.
Just
Oh my god.
He's offline. I think he either just turned off his computer or something.
Oh,
CJ, what the hell happened?
That's okay, man. If you really get,
My Discord closed.
Oh.
Doors closed. So,
you know, you're a terrible liar, but I appreciate it.
nah.
All right, take care, guys.
Yep.
All right, yeah, see ya.
See you.
Shifty.
Shifty.
See you guys.